Our next speaker will be Francois Chiquette. Okay, Mr. Berry, if you'll please come up. And you have been given some time by Patricia Curtis. Is Patricia here? Thank you. So you have a total of 6 minutes, Mr. Berry.
I doubt if I'll need it.
Okay.
Good morning. My name is Graham Berry. I'm an attorney. I'm not representing anyone today. I'm representing myself. I've had 20 years of experience in litigation against the Church of Scientology, and I have picketed personally at Gold Base. There is no need for urgency on this ordinance. Nothing is happening today or has happened that did not exist last year. Instead, the board should require further revision of the ordinance. Gold Base has employee accommodation on both sides of Highway 79. So the opposite side of the street revision does not save the constitutionality of the provision. It only makes it worse. The proposed ordinance is not about targeted residential picketing. It is about targeted Scientology picketing. At noon yesterday, 2 people anonymously picketed Gold Base for 30 minutes. Scientology broadcast ear-shattering pipe organ dirge music and summoned 3 cars of Riverside County sheriffs who frisked down the 2 protesters and demanded their identification, despite the US Supreme Court holding in a number of cases that anonymous protesting is legitimate to prevent retaliation. If the proposed ordinance is passed in its present form, in future those 2 picketers could be arrested for targeted residential picketing. So the proposed ordinance should therefore be revised to provide in essence that it does not apply to any residential building that is part of a mixed-use property, whether religious or secular, such as Gold Base, which includes offices, media, and other production facilities. Scientology has not denied that it is engaged in a commercial enterprise. Instead, it claims to be exempt from the Labour Code provisions because it has religious volunteers. There are several main reasons why Scientology is demanding these pickets stop. One reason is that if Scientology staffers hear and see the picket messages, they will wake up, snap out of their mind control, and try and leave the Scientology organization. Some have woken up and have escaped. Most are chased down, dragged back, confined, and re-indoctrinated. And this leads to the second reason why they demand these pickets be stopped. Whenever a picketer is outside of Gold Base, the entire Gold Base goes into lockdown. All staffers except for a few security officers and private investigators have to go inside and close their eyes and ears to whatever they may hear or see coming from the protesters. So that is the bottom line of what the county is being asked to do here, to shut down First Amendment rights so that a free and tax-exempt commercial enterprise does not have to insulate its cheap labour force from hearing the truth and waking up from the abuses, crimes and frauds being committed in the name of religion. As a St. Petersburg Times editorial has concluded, the Church of Scientology is like no other church that we know. Accordingly, the proposed urgency motion should be rejected and the proposed ordinance sent back for further revision, expressly excluding residential and targeted buildings that are part of mixed-use properties, as I have explained. The President of the United States does not get an exemption from picketing because he lives upstairs at the White House. Neither should the leader of the Church of Scientology. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Berry. Susan Elliott.